Here we are at the podcast studio. I normally get here about 6 a.m. in the parking lot. I do my research and I organize my thoughts. You can see I got the double barrels of 2 Venti lattes because this podcast is basically about the virtues of free market medicine. I've spent 13 years of training just to get to the starting line of becoming a doctor, and then I've been practicing now for over 20 years. There are a lot of factors to take into consideration when we're developing a treatment plan, and it's complicated. There's not simply right and wrong. In the United States, medicine is 20% of our economy. It's a very important part of our economy, people's health. I feel very passionately about medicine, about the doctor-patient relationship, and I want to share my experiences to try and help people be informed about medicine so that they can make better decisions about their health care. That's why I'm willing to get up at 5 in the morning and come here and do this podcast to try and share what I know, and then I got to run to the operating room where we're going to be operating all day. Now let's go in and get the podcast done. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Doctor's Lounge. You're listening to Dr. Scott Barbour on America's Web Radio. Somehow every medical issue that we have is there's the right way and the wrong way. And that's not really how medicine is. You can't just look something up and then you know how it works. I feel like what you and I are doing, this is cutting edge stuff. We are on fire today. We'll be back in just a minute after this break. You're listening to Dr. Scott Barbour and Dr. Rich McCormick on America's Web Radio. Hey man, thanks a lot for being on the show. That was really great.
Good to see you.
Yeah. That's good stuff. Got a hip replacement to start off this morning. We're just getting over to the surgery center. I'm racing here because they're waiting for me in the operating room to position. Let's go operate. Good morning. Good morning. All right, we're getting ready to go do the total knee replacement. Let's go in and take a look. Let's do it. Loving it. All right. He's got just a ton of scar tissue up here in the suprapatellar pouch, which affects his range of motion. So we want to free some of this tissue up so he gets his normal excursion. You guys are doing great. Wow, look at the size of this guy. You think that causes pain in the knee floating around in there? That was just one of them. It's perfect. Good. Excellent. It's perfection. Total perfection. We were able to get a fantastic result. We got an excellent knee in him with great range of motion. I'm really excited to see how he does. We're going to bring him over to our recovery suites now, and he'll probably go home tomorrow morning. This is Wayne. I've been training him, and he seems like he's getting in decent shape. I've been able to show him a few tricks, and I think he's starting to get the hang of it.
Giving him some bicep tips?
Tips. Yeah. All right, we're getting ready to go and do distal biceps tendon repair. So he just had it so that his tendon was just disintegrated. So now we repositioned him, and we're getting ready to go in and do a shoulder scope with his rotator cuff repair. We're doing his proximal and distal biceps tendon in the same case. We had to do a distal biceps tendon rupture. He pulled his biceps tendon off the attachment on the radius. He also had a rotator cuff tear in his shoulder and a biceps tendon tear up there of the long head of the biceps. So we did a rotator cuff repair, a biceps tenodesis. We cleaned up his shoulder joint of torn cartilage, fixed this tendon down here. He kind of got the full Monty on his right upper extremity, but screwed that up.
Yeah, it was really good. I think that was the best biceps tenodesis we've ever done.
That case went absolutely fantastic. All right, we're in between cases here. I got one more case to do, and we've had 8 cases today. The first one I did was a total knee. He's in the recovery suites where he's getting ready to spend the night. So I want to go check and see how he's doing before I start my last case. How you feeling?
Great. I'm ready to go run a mile right now.
Over time, as your body grows, vascularity into that scar tissue and it becomes more like normal tissue, it'll get better and better and better.
Over the years, I've just
You just get used to it, and then after a while, it's like, man, it's gone, and you're gonna feel great. That hyperbaric's gonna make a big difference.
And I'm gonna tell the world, like, dude, this is why.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
I gotta go do the next one. I'll catch you guys later.
Okay.
A few hours after his total knee, and he's doing fantastic. Doing a total hip replacement on a very large person who has been apparently turned down around town by others who say he's too big to do.
Wow.
So we say, please. Ready to rock? Let me see my Charnley options. Oh, look at that. And I'm going to drill holes in the back of the femur and reattach this when we're done. All right, now we're money. All right, so he's got a bit of a valgus hip. So I'm just going to make my cut right as high as I can. Ball back. Large osteotome back. How big that head measure? All right, we are about to embark on the most difficult part of the case. Good job, you guys. That was hard, real hard. Game on, dude. Game on. Yes. Yes, change the world. Thinking about just doing a +4 and narrow side down. All right, coming in hot. Just rotate that puppy right in there. Rotate it. Yes. You're the best I've ever had at that. That is perfect. That's about the best exposure we've had to date. That's amazing. That was so fun.
How's it look?
So money.
You happy?
I am now.
I get a Charnley tattoo.
This was a lot of work. But it came out great. He's going to love his new hip.
Way to go, man. Tough work pays off.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Right.
Fortunately, I had a lot of great help in there. The case went fabulous. He's going to get his new hip, and he's going to do fantastic. You guys are lucky you don't have to do my workout. Taking care of people is a really difficult thing. It takes everything I have and sucks all of my energy out of me. But I absolutely love it, and I'm blessed to be able to do it. You can sleep when you're dead.